Hey there, Leo, Sun, Leo, Moon, Leo, Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moonlit Waters. Super excited to have you here. We were going to talk about November 1st to the 7th, and as soon as I got started, my face started itching. So that means Spirit is going to be all over this reading. So heads up, we do have a new moon happening that will be squaring your sign. So I imagine there's going to be a lot of tension to be found for you this week. But good news is Venus is still up in your 5th house of fun and romance. So that's some good stuff going on. All right. Wow. All right. So your overall energy feels like 10 of Wands energy. What burden are you carrying that you shouldn't have to be carrying anymore? She's just sitting there not helping out at all, and he's doing all the work. Oh, God, I got to show you this. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. Look down here. Actually, every one of these cards. Okay, so this is Serial Marchetti, and he does tarot decks and his strength cards. His strength cards for all 3 tarot decks are in the pictures behind. So this is your card. This is about having the strength to endure something that doesn't seem really fair. All right, let's get into it, see what's going on. All right, so we have the moon starting out in your 2nd house of what you value, Virgo there, in opposition to Neptune up in Pisces. So they're having a conversation about hopes, goals, and dreams, and how can we make a practical plan to make these work. So while they're having this confrontation, this tense discussion, this opposition about how to make this happen, they are both squaring off with Venus up in Sagittarius, and Venus in Sagittarius is right near the galactic center. And so this is about how can we expand this idea. And so this is the outlet point. This is where the energy releases. This is a really sweet T-square. There is a danger of your imagination running away with you, but mostly its outlet is in this very creative energy for you because it is a fellow fire sign, and so you can really manifest your goals and your dreams with some creative problem solving. Some very creative problem solving. So, oh gosh, and here we go. There you are showing up again. You big old cat there. We have the tiger. Accept your magnificence. Accept your magnificence. And so we start out really trying to focus on what it is we really want to manifest and create. And then later in the day on Monday at 7:11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time in the United States, the moon is going to move into Libra. And when the moon moves into Libra, the energy kind of shifts up. It's about trying to create this balance in our life about what is too much and what is not, what is not right for us, and how do we attract to us what we need. And look at this. This is you guys again, because the hedgehog here says be a magnet for love, light, and joy. It is the heart center that is all lit up there. It is the heart center that almost looks like the light that's behind. It's like when you recognize the magnificence within, then the exterior of you becomes the magnificent without. As within, so without. As within, so without. You have lead as a peaceful, powerful warrior. There you go, Leo. And you have B. Spread heart healing with joy. I think as you heal your own heart and you recognize how magnificent you truly are, and then you show the way, you become a light source to show the way. Bees, they go out and they find the flowers, and then they go back and they show through a very intricate dance exactly how to get there. But it's a dance that looks like it's joyful. They're buzzing around. They're like, hey, I found something really, really great. Come on, follow me. I'll show you what is really, really great. And so I think, because if you'll notice, these sharks have their heart center also lit up. There is a need to light the fire within you so you can shine it out into the world, and in return it will attract back to you what it is you need. The strength you need isn't necessarily from carrying too much burden. It's from being joyful. Oh God, Wow. All right. So it is in your joy that you will attract to you what it is that you want, and you don't need to be carrying heavy burdens. Be willing to let them go and allow yourself to attract in what it is that you need. Whew. All right. Wednesday from 12 to 3:30. Write it down on your calendar. Great time to be productive, to really work on some projects and get some stuff done. So you might want to make sure that you are not scheduling a friend's lunch that day, but instead, like have that on another day. I don't know what day that would be. I'm thinking Monday. I'm thinking Monday, because Tuesday has this energy around it of a lot of backstabbing and talking and gossiping behind people's backs. So I'm not sure that's the day to go out to lunch either. So, Monday looks good. Okay, so let's get into that new moon that's happening as the moon moves into Scorpio at 8:52 p.m. on Thursday, and we get to the new moon. Before we do that, I just want to let you know I am celebrating the end of my 4th year here on YouTube. I start my 5th year on the 8th of November. So I'm super excited about this. I'm going to offer to do readings for you guys. All you have to do is comment on this week's videos or next week's videos, or the mid-months, which I'm really going to cover the North Node and how it's going to affect your sign when it moves into Taurus. So those videos are over the course of the next 2 weeks. So at noon Eastern Standard Time US on the 15th, I'm going to draw from the comments, and I will pick 10 people. So there will be 4 year-ahead readings, month by month by month, and then there will be 6 quarterly readings, quarter by quarter by quarter, quarter. And I will post a video as I'm doing the drawing, so you guys will know who won, and then you just have to send me an email so that I can send you the link to your video. They will be recorded before the end of this month, so you'll have them in time to make plans for what you're going to do next year. So anyways, I'm really excited, so leave me a comment, say hi, check out what's going on. And oh my God. Wow. Okay. Seriously, this is about you loving yourself. This is about you accepting who you are. If you can step into the power of self-love, there is no limit. There is no limit anyways, but you recognize that when you love yourself enough. First off, you are totally protected. For this new moon in Scorpio, it's at 5:14 p.m. on Thursday at 12 degrees and 40 minutes. You will feel it. It is in your house of home. And you have the family card show up. And it says Wolf Spirit. And we have the Wolf Moon. I will watch over you. That is some beautiful, loving, protective energy. You also have the Wild Rose Fairy of Love showing up. You have Starry Night. This is acceptance. This is accepting your own magnificence. This is also accepting the help and the guidance of those around you that are offering it, family, or those who feel like family. And you have success. The Secret Spring Fairy. And I think that's really key, because I really truly believe, and it's showing up in all the readings, it also shows up in the astrology. There's so many reasons for me to believe that whatever changes that we're undergoing, the first time you're going to start to see the signs of the sprout of your ideas starting to come into fruition will be with the spring. It is that kind of a cycle. There's a lot happening between now and then, but you're going to have to show up for yourself. You're going to have to do the hard work every day, but success in the spring. So that's excellent. So this is really beautiful energy. So, let's see here. Thought that just went through my head. I don't know. Friday is another great day to get stuff done. 9:30 to noon. Eastern Daylight Time in the U.S., we have a lot of planets. All the personal planets are shifting. Within like 6 days, they're all shifting signs. And so you're going to feel this energy inside of you of wanting to shift and change. And even though you're a fixed sign, I think you're going to feel it with the energy of the new moon back in it. It's a super new moon. I think some changes are going to occur. So we had Mars on the 31st move into its home sign of Scorpio. We've got Venus at 6:44 in the morning moving out of Sagittarius into Capricorn. We've got Mercury moving into Scorpio. Those three are in conversation about what you value and how are you going to change things and what are you going to do. And then Venus is going to move forward for the next couple of weeks, and then she's going to come into conjunction with Pluto. And Pluto's like, we got a plan for this transformation. And she's like, yeah, this is the plan. He's going to be, you're going to need to rework that and go back. So she's going to retrograde back and have some more of those conversations. And then, you know, she's going to come back and talk to Pluto again. And then Pluto's like, okay. And then she'll move into Aquarius, and then she'll have a conversation there with Saturn again about what are the plans, how are you going to do this. And so this is a process, and by the time all this happens, we are looking at spring. And so this is one of the reasons why I really feel like there's this delay here, and I think it's Venus. I think it's Venus taking the time to understand what is of value to her, what is important to her, and how does she really think she can make this manifest. It is divine feminine energy of creation, but with the divine masculine of actually having a plan for the creation. It's a very interesting energy. So I don't want you to feel like, oh my gosh, nothing's happening. It's happening. But you need to show up for yourself every day. This energy is shifting and changing. And so the moon moves into Sagittarius at 8:52 p.m. on Friday. And the moon moving through Sagittarius is going to be falling right behind Venus. And it's going to be a lot about figuring out what is really of value to you. Saturday, we get to change the clocks here in the United States, and we get an extra hour of sleep, and gosh, we're going to really need it. Sunday is fun day. Honestly, I would not overschedule anything for Sunday. I would just take that day off. You get 25 hours to rest and take every single one of those, because on Monday next week, the moon is going to move into Capricorn, and the moon is going to be having those conversations with Venus and Jupiter and Mars, and now all the personal planets are going to be having that conversation. And I think there will be a lot of motivation, a lot of decisions and things happening next week. But again, you're not really going to see things. You're not going to really see things because there's going to be a lot of reworking of the plans, and we still have another Mercury retrograde coming up before then when it gets into Aquarius. And so that's also going to be a conversation back and forth with Saturn about how we're going to do this. And so, yes. Looking at the spring. All right. Woo, but that being said, you have the star fruit. That's having the hope, but it's in moderation. So that's moderation. I think the moderation is we're moderating our enthusiasm and understanding that we're going to have to work the plan over and over again until we get to it. But then we have the cranberry dragon, which says prosperity. That you're going to get what you want. It's just going to take some time. It's going to take some reworking of the plan, but it's coming in. So this is a really nice week. Really is. If you want a little more about the daily energy, check me out over there on Facebook at Moonlit Waters. The videos are definitely a little different than this, and we kind of go through specifically what you could do each day to make the day very successful. But this is a beautiful energy. You are safe and you are protected. Your family is safe and protected. There is somebody that's carrying a little more than they need to. So how can you rebalance that? Try to figure that out. But I mean, this is really lovely energy. All right, you guys take great care. I'll see you back here. Ooh, is it the end of this week? The end of this week, you get the mid-month coming out, the North Node, and then I'll see you back here next week. Be sure to leave comments. Talk to you soon.